The final update of the second season has been released in Fortnite. So on the most informative channel on Fortnite, FillyFishy, you will hear about all the new secrets of the update. Today in the issue. The final event of the second season, a huge collaboration with Star Wars, long-awaited map changes, and the appearance of a mysterious wanderer. Hi everyone, I'm Philly, and looking ahead, this update is really interesting. So sit back and let's go. Traditionally, we start with map changes. This time, there are not as many as I would like, but judging by the latest updates, we don't have to choose. They're mostly related to the galactic collaboration. On a small island in the north, there's a small landing pad on which you can see Darth Vader himself. It's very easy to spot. As you fly, look out for the red beacon. This is where the Sith Lord is staying. Keep in mind that half of the server is flying here now, so it's going to be a tough fight. It's better to land and get lost somewhere nearby, and then come and watch the spectacular battle for the Sword of the Sith Lord. In addition, there are now stormtrooper outposts all over the island. They don't seem to be too happy about the fish. But don't worry, whether in the movies or in Fortnite, they're still in trouble with homing. Another important change you may not notice right away. If you look closely at the Pandora's box, you will notice that it has started to sink into the water. It's hard to say exactly what this change is about, but considering the new story loading screen with Jones and Hope, we can assume that the Pandora's box will still play an important role. Meanwhile, on the southern part of the island, telescopes have appeared that point into the unknown, and they were installed by the organization that helped Sloan excavate in Season 3 of Chapter 4. It's quite possible that something will be coming from the sea to the island very soon. After all, Epix has always hinted that something important will be happening in the direction the telescopes are pointing. And this time, that something is the final event that will take us to the third season, the theme of which will be Apocalypse. Magic has been replaced by real space technology, so all the items from the Avatar collaboration have been put away in the vault. You can still find a scroll of water magic. It will remain with us until the end of the season. Now, every fish can feel like a Jedi, or if one prefers the dark forces, a Sith. Because now lightsabers can fall from the chest. True, they haven't changed since the last time we met. Same dodging, same ability to deflect bullets, except that they didn't have power abilities, so you won't be able to throw stones and attract enemies to yourself. Well, if there are fans of something more down-to-earth among us, now you can take a laser blaster in your hands. Now you can go wild, because now you can find 3 new weapons on the island. But if we have already seen the rifle and assault rifle in the previous thematic updates, then Bowcaster is something new. By its mechanics, it resembles a loaded shotgun. The longer the shot charge takes place, the harder the shot will hit the enemy. It's situational, of course, but it's fun. They can be found everywhere on the island, both in regular chests and in special galactic containers. And for special gourmets and fun-loving gamers, Junk Rift is back. And what is sure to please every Olympian is the return of divine abilities. So, grab the chains of Hades, fly up on the wings of Icarus, and strike your enemies with Zeus's lightning. Now, these items can be safely found on the island. Very big changes have taken place in LEGO mode. That's where they really brought in the content. And a new themed battle pass and new locations even revitalized the gameplay. This is largely due to the fact that NPCs can now build their own settlements. In general, I advise you to come and see for yourself. By the way, we've known for a long time that the new update in LEGO will be dedicated to Star Wars, because I've dealt with it in this video. And you are probably waiting for information on the final event of this season. I'll tell you right off the bat, it's happening. But don't be in a hurry to throw confetti and shout about Fortnite comeback. Apparently, starting from the 5th chapter, Epix decided to choose a new tactic to hold such events. Since the core team that used to handle the events is now heavily involved in meta-universe development, the Battle Royale guys decided not to leave us without some cool end-of-season flashbacks. So most likely now, at the end of each season, there will now be mini-events with a little interactivity. Kind of like what we had with Pandora's Box. Apparently the huge activity around the Titan's hand and the destruction of the chains has finally paid off. But even here we were surprised, because the new event will not be connected with the new Zeus Hourglass. And if it will be, then indirectly, because we will destroy the Hourglass during the story trials. So this time, they prepared something special for us, and judging by Oracle's words, this movement will not start with anything good. But looking ahead, I'll tell you that most likely, this movement will start in a week at the earliest, and everything will take place in the south of the island. That is where the telescopes are, because according to the data miners, at some point in time, something will start to approach the island, and this object will have 16 stages. Most likely, we will get something similar to the approach of the iceberg at the end of the 6th season of the first chapter, which I couldn't be happier about. Well, throw your theories about it in the comments, and if you notice something interesting, then also let me know about it. We also got a lot of plot, but on the other hand, it would be strange if the last update of the season ended without the Oracle's prediction. But her message gave us more riddles than answers. For after the fish defeat Zeus, a new threat will appear on the horizon. The mysterious traveler. And don't even ask. I don't know who that is myself. You can share your theory in the comments. Either way, I don't think it's some Geno. Most likely, Epix will introduce a new passable villain that we will defeat during the season. However, there is a very interesting moment connected with Hope, which can play an important role at the event. But we'll talk about that sometime later. Now, we are more interested in the skins that came out with this update. However, in this update, they have brought so many of them that V-Bucks for all of them will not be available. Let's start in order. We should start with a new starter pack from the Battle with the Storm. It costs a little more, but there are more V-Bucks. Our list continues with another girl who really looks like a modern knight with a huge sword. Fans of the knight theme will definitely like it. Honey Dancer, on the other hand, I didn't quite like. Probably because it's a reskin of an existing character. I don't know. We've been lacking clean summer vibes for a long time, so Epix kindly presented Lavendra to the whole community. A light summer skin, in which it will be nice to run in some warm biome. Continuing the theme of modern knights. Although, it's rather not a knight, but some racer in shining armor. And here, we found a new starter pack, which usually leaks in the last update of the season. And it looks pretty good, it just doesn't fit into the post-apocalypse theme. And what I definitely didn't expect to see was the same Titan whose arm we wielded at the end of last season. And it's definitely not a shame to shell out even a tidy sum for this handsome guy. A lot of effects, epicness at maximum, beautiful design, and some kind of storyline is available. In general, cool. Skins from the Star series also pleased me, especially Chewbacca. Furry, so in general twisted his emotion, where he growls at opponents. A special praise for Master Yoda, who will be snickering from your back. Cost these sets really cosmic in all respects money, but the designers have really done a good job. And of course, new emotions. And so, The update 2930, I was definitely pleased. Especially comparing with what we have seen for the last month. Now we have a whole month to wait until the final event, which is really not much. And if you want to be the first to know about it all, turn on notifications on everything and subscribe. Philly was with you, and I swam.